What's up, everybody? This is Kil-Spec.
Target in the face. Get back!
They're like,
Impact!
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Trey with Kil-Spec, Tuck helping me on camera. Thanks for joining. This is not a super exciting, action-packed video from the range today. This is a bit of a preview, kind of some things we're working on. So you guys have gotten to know us as rifle guys. We are long-range precision rifle guys, and we build some pretty cool long-range precision rifles with custom actions and Schmidt Bender scopes and custom chambered barrels and all kinds of cool stuff. And that is rad. It keeps us pretty busy. And of course, we've gotten into making steel arca rails, which you guys really like. So thank you all for the business. Keep that coming. It's kind of what pays the bills for this sort of stuff. But we recently shot some of the team, and there's a video on YouTube on our channel here. I'll put a link in there. Some of the guys we recently shot in a match which required some carbine, some shotgun, and some pistol. And I was a little nervous getting ready to do that because I am admittedly not very good with a pistol. Shot rifle a lot, shot pistol or shotgun some, but pistol I've shot. I've just never really been good at it. So I thought, well, we're doing this video stuff, and we're playing around with some of our skill development, trying to get better at shooting. If anybody knows, we're fairly close to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Thank you for your service, boys. Anyway, so I thought I'd take everybody along on this little journey of getting better with a pistol. And some things that I've kind of already learned, and hopefully things I will continue to learn as we go through a bit of a series. So in this series, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll talk through gun selection and how I ended up picking a gun that I'm going to shoot more to get better with a pistol. It's also one that I picked out to shoot recently in this competition we shot in. So I'm looking forward to developing as a shooter with that gun and also doing some modifications to it and making it more shooter friendly, more accurate, more reliable, faster, etc., etc. So some things I've already learned is I'm sure everybody watching this video probably has a pistol. Your pistol may suck. And I don't mean your pistol sucks in terms of pistols. I mean your pistol may suck in terms of it being a learning tool for you to get better at shooting a pistol. I learned this because I've got a bunch of cool pistols. I've got this SIG 938 9mm. That's my everyday carry. I've got this M&P Shield 380 EZ. Picked that up for my wife, though she never carries it with her. I've got a SmithandWesson 686 Plus 357 Magnum. Love this pistol. This happens to be a tallow edition, pretty cool. I have a custom built SIG 629 that Mike Copley did, slicked it up for me. You can see that it's clear, but it is very slick, double action, very slick pistol. Some of y'all are going to cringe that I just dry fired that. Chill out. I have a competition pistol, right? I have a M&P, Smith & Wesson M&P 40 long slide, 5-inch compensated red dot, holds 15 something, I don't know, in the regular mags. Definitely you could shoot this in a comp, but there's a bit of recoil in a 40 cal. So if you got a competition that calls for 100 rounds, that may suck for that competition. It may not be the right thing. And then of course, what the guys on the team like to refer to as my big black Glock. This is a 10mm. Again, 6-inch barrel, very capable, accurate, long, long range pistol, if you will. Bear defense pistol. A lot of folks in Alaska like this. Again, not great for learning how to shoot. So what did I do? I went out and got a Glock, a little black Glock. This is a Glock 19. It is clear. Some folks say, why not get a 17? They didn't have one when I went to get a pistol. I got the 19. There's all kinds of stuff you can do to the 19. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, so, you know, as we delve into this, this pistol shooting adventure, I'm going to talk about just shooting this as it is, stock, getting used to shooting a 9mm, a lot less recoil, cheaper to shoot, a lot of fun, spend more time at the range, spend more time sending rounds down range, get better at shooting. Probably part of the reason I'm not great at shooting is because I haven't shot a pistol a whole lot. We're going to talk about putting together a belt for competition. We're going to talk about holsters. We're going to make holsters. I got Kydex. We're going to make holsters. We're going to talk about all these crazy things that you use to mount holsters to your belt and things that make it easy to swap things out or keep your belt modular and that sort of stuff. We'll talk about the difference between this type of holster and this type of holster and this type of holster. We're going to cover all kinds of things in this series. But anyway, I just sort of wanted to give you guys a preview. There will be range time. We'll show the difference in shooting it stock versus making some modifications. I've got a whole box of goodies. I've got a brand new Holosun HS507C, really cool red dot. I've got an aftermarket competition grade slide with all the components that go in it, and a compensator, and a silencer co-barrel, and a mag well, and a new mag release, and new co-witness sights, and all grades, a light, because you need a light, all this stuff. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff with a pistol on the Kil-Spec channel. So, stick around, stay tuned. We'll do them as we can, and I'll progress through the process of picking things out, deciding what works best for me. And what makes it kind of cool for me is that I don't know what I'm doing, and you may not know what you're doing. So you can come along with me through this sort of novice journey, and hopefully by the time we're done, I'm a little better with a pistol. Maybe you guys have learned a few things in the process. Maybe it's a buy once, cry once opportunity, or maybe, and I'll go over where I got some killer deals. This was 80% off. This was 40% off. This was 30% off. So we'll try to save you some money, maybe learn a couple things along the way, and that'll be fun. So go to the subscribe button there, hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification every time we post a new video, and you can check them out as they come out. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to talking with you more soon.